And a solid break there from Rune, but he doesn't quite get on the one ball. Pretty common little path there for the one to go one cushion to the top rail and kind of stick there. He's got to either hit it harder or softer to kind of get it lie away one of the corner pockets, but pretty common situation, I feel like, at our level of 9-ball. What else we have playing too? I think we've got some people on table 5. Looks like we got Tom. Oh, he's just practicing, it looks like. That's supposed to be the only match going on. Yeah, okay. I think everybody else is waiting on some people to play. I think we got 2 more matches left tonight. I believe the winner of this match is going to be playing against Scott Proud, I believe. And Shu Chang, I believe, is waiting to play against the winner of Tom versus Ed Hobbs. So that should be a little bit of a thriller. We got 2 matches left. We've also sent some people home tonight. Tomorrow, come join us around 11:30 maybe, 11 o'clock. Noon, I believe, we have scheduled the winner side final between Daniel and James Davie, race to 9. You're not going to want to miss that. It's going to be a spicy match. And I believe we have some loser side matches to finish. So tonight, we're going to get down to the final 4. Tomorrow, we're going to wrap up the tournament going into our league night here at Ox. So should be an awesome time. Meanwhile, this match is still going on. Dan, send the 9-ball for a ride. Does it go on the side? Oh, man. We've got some action, folks. Wow, Varun. Send it in. I think you got a little fortunate with that bump. Now you can get this on the side, but it's a little bit tougher than it might seem. Hey, oh, man, rattled it. Hey, ArcSign Gaming, when are you going to come down and play in one of our tournaments, huh? I know we've been missing you out here at Ox at these tournaments. Your epic aura is missing, but, you know, we will have you here soon. Believe it. Oh, Dan got underneath the 3. I think he might like this result. If it doesn't pass the 7 or the 4, then it's a pretty decent situation to be in. He might not like his position in the next shot, though, because Varun has a chance maybe to lock him up with the 8-ball, or he might go for it. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's taking the... Oh, he took the combination on, I guess. And where's the 9-ball? Holy smokes. Quite an eventful shot. I didn't think there was going to be that much involved in that shot, honestly. I believe these players are playing for 5-6 spot, pretty sure. So they're already in the money. 7-8. Oh, okay. So top 8. Yeah, I see you. I see you, Arch it. Okay, you were gaming all night. Classic gamer. That's fine. Hope your channel is growing, which is, you know, hopefully that's improving over time. Check out ArcSign Gaming, folks, if you guys want to see some streaming. Dan Louie, though. Dan got a little bit awkward here. He doesn't really like this position. Got to get somewhere in the middle of the table to get on this 7-ball. I don't think he's going for the safe. He's looking like go aggressive, I'm pretty sure. Oh, went for the bank shot. Wowza. Did he mean to bank it? I don't know. It went in. It don't matter now. The right shot's the shot that keeps you at the table, apparently. So, what a shot from Dan. You know, he might have been trying to bank it to keep it in. I'm not sure. I wonder what he's gonna do here. Is he trying to play the cue ball behind the 8, or is he trying to bank it? I guess play underneath the 8 with the cue ball. Not sure. This is a little bit tricky of a shot. I think I would try to bank the 7 at the side pocket and then get underneath the 8 and use it as a blocker. 7 will go 2 rails. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's what he was trying. He hit it a little bit too hard. Yeah, it leaked out on him. Sounded like he kind of miscued even. I'm not sure, but it sounded a little bit strange. This is a makeable 7. Nice shot from Varun. Straight up and down the table. Looks like he's going to end up somewhere around the head string. Right around the kitchen area. Yeah, not bad. He wants this angle. He likes it. He's going to get down, pop it. Sinks it. Gets over. This match looks like it's going to be tied up pretty soon. Winner of this gets to play against Proudy, Scott Proud. Nicely done from Varun, 4-4. So all these players are now in the money, top 8 out of 26 or 27 field. We're planning to pay out top third of the field, but we had some late minute dropouts, which unfortunately dropped the total prize money down. But and Louis at the table. This man is not unfamiliar with getting into the money in a lot of these tournaments. We got a lot of good players here, actually. I'm excited for tomorrow's match. We have Daniel Sardencilio playing against James Davie, a matchup that I've been wanting to see for a long time. Race to 9. And they're going to be playing on the winner's side final. So they're guaranteed to be at least in the top 3 spots in the tournament. And tomorrow we're going to have the first winner, or the loser side first final, then the hot seat match, then the final. So make sure you tune in with us tomorrow for sure. It's going to be a spicy end of the tournament. And come on down if you guys want to come watch. It is Pride weekend here in Seattle. There's a lot of stuff going on here in Capitol Hill, in the heart of Seattle. Come check us out if you've never been to Ox Billiards. It's a pretty sweet spot. We're downstairs in the basement. They're very chic, very underground, you could say. Yeah, underground. I don't know. Speakeasy style. What a lot of people like to say. Nice. Dan hitting a little bit of a more controlled break. Parking the cue ball kind of in the middle of the table, just off the rack. You got to look at the 1, so not a bad starting spot. Also, let us know, what do you guys like to see? Do you guys want to see a tournament where we rack the 9 on the spot, get some big breaks going, require the 3-point rule? I don't know. I feel like there can be entertainment in seeing a massive break. Or we can play 10 ball too. A lot of options. Let us know. Let us know what you think. Oh no, Dan overcuts that shot. Oh man, you're gonna want that one back. He didn't quite get on the 2, but had he cut it in the pocket thicker, his speed would have been perfect, I'm pretty sure. Meanwhile, Varun is here. Looks like he's got pretty good speed on this shot. Nicely done. Now you might want to go center table, maybe around on the spotted area. Just split between the 4 and the 9. Go 1 rail between the gap. Shoot the 3 in the side pocket. That could be a shot. He could try to if it passes the 4, he could just try to play around the 7 altogether, around the 7, between 7 and 8. Go up and down the table. Looks like he's shooting that shot. Yeah. Oh, I think maybe he's trying to set up for it into the left middle pocket, but he overran his position massively, I'm pretty sure. Prudent play, prudent play. Nice little safety. Definitely has snooker on Dan. I think Dan is going to have to kick at this 2 cushions maybe. Right side rail, bottom rail. Hit the 3 or even 3 cushions. Who knows? Dan has been playing a lot of 3 cushion billiards from what I've heard. He's going traveling pretty soon to go play in a 3 cushion tournament is what he said. Sounds exciting. I've always wanted to play on a 3 cushion table. They're a little bit bigger balls, and the table has no pockets. It's wild. Yeah, it looks like it's going two rails at this shot. Coming underneath the 3, maybe get stuff in the way or create separation. Nice shot. That was the speed, though. As long as he gets traffic in the way, yeah, he's going to like this result. Nicely done. Well, we had a crowd here earlier for one of the A-side matches. Oh, no, Varun goes in. You got too close. Hey, Lee Baldwin, how's it going? What is up? Lee Baldwin in the chat. Mr. Friday Night Lights. Go check out his stream if you guys haven't seen it. He's been having some spicy matches recently. He had Daniel Sardancelio playing against Stephen Weekly, from what I heard, which was an awesome match. I think James Davie played against Clay Belvoir, and he's got a really big match coming up. I think the top 2 Fargo rated players in the state of Washington. I think it's James Davie, who we saw here earlier, and Blake Baker. I think they're both 700 plus Fargo. But yeah, thanks for the shout out, Lee Baldwin. Doing some stuff in the Pacific Northwest. We might start making a little bit of a battle between Friday Night Lights and, I don't know, something at Ox. Monday money matches. I don't know, something interesting. We can run it by you before we start. But check out Friday Night Lights. Awesome stream. Lee's got a raffle going. He's got some sponsors already. Doing good things in the Northwest, representing pool strong. Meanwhile, Dan Louie doing Dan Louie things. I always wonder, at his age, at his level, how many times do you think he's run these 3 balls in this type of pattern before? He's probably done it so many times. Looks like we have an update, too. We got Tom Aiken taking over this match against Ed Hobbs. So he'll be playing, I believe, against Shu Chang Chow in the last match of the night on that part of the bracket. And Dan Louie clearing the table. Nicely done. Goes up 5-4, almost on the hill against Varun. It is alternate break, this tournament. Sorry about that, folks. Just having some discussion among the players, seeing what the matches look like today versus tomorrow, etc. So far left in the tournament, we've got this match, and I believe 2 B-side matches left, like kind of a B-side semifinal. Then we've got a B-side first final, the hot seat match, and the final. So I'm trying to figure out which one of these are going to be at which time, but for the most part, we're finishing this match. The match to watch is tomorrow at noon for sure. Daniel versus James Davie. Oof. A little overran his position. Almost scratched on that shot too. Dan Louis shaking his head. He didn't really like that shot. He does have a little bit of angle, but the problem is getting from the 6 to the 7. The 7's blocked on both pockets by the 8 and the 9. He might honestly have to just play for the 7-9 combination. I don't know. That, or he can stun underneath or follow a side pocket and go underneath. I don't know. There's a lot of options, I guess. See what he wants to do. Has been quite the tournament, though. Quite the turnout. We definitely had some people watching in the room here with us. A little bit of a crowd develop. It's pretty cool to see. Oh man, I think he just completely let off the stroke there. Pretty sure he wanted to zip that ball back down table and draw. Tip came up on him a little bit. Now he's almost gonna have to play it safe or maybe play this combination. The combination kind of doesn't sit too bad in my opinion. It's almost a straight line to where you can kind of like pretend to pocket the 7 and that might make the 9. I don't know. It's pretty tough. Looks like went for the safe. I don't know if he's cut off the potting angle. It's kind of close. We'll have to see. Meanwhile, I believe we have another match getting underway. One of the last matches of the night is going to be Shu Chang versus Tom, I believe. We're playing on table 5. I see this other fellow walking around, Mr. Clay Belvoir. I wonder why he didn't sign up for this tournament. He would have rocked out. It would have been cool to see him play. Meanwhile, looks like Varun did have that cut to the pocket. Rifles it in. He's going to play either one cushion around the 9, maybe 2. Yeah, 2 rails around the 9. Nice. Nice speed. Well done. This is a little bit of a match here, folks. 5-5. Varun bringing the heat. Focus settling in on the room. Now it's a race to 2 between these two gentlemen, and they've met before, I believe, at a previous Ox tournament as well. Last I remember Varun played against Danny, there were a few safeties that Dan Louis laid on that were monstrous, and then Varun somehow manages to kick out of him 2-3 cushions around all the balls at crazy fast speed. It was wild to watch. I think he hit like 2 or 3 kick shots in a row that he pocketed. It was wild. And it looks like Gilbert Duran in the chat says, "Hello, Dan." Hello, Dan from Gilbert Duran. How many rounds left tonight? Says Guillermo Santiago. Or Jose. He goes by Jose, I believe, as well. Yeah, tonight, we got this match, and winner of this gets to play against Scott Proud. That'll be the last match of the night on this side of the bracket. And the other B-side match is going to get underway pretty soon. It's going to be Shu Chang. He's warming up over here on table 5. So after this match, basically we got this one starting up soon and one more match. So winner of this plays Scott, and Shu Chang is playing Tom. Those will be the last 2 matches of the night. Tomorrow, you better be ready because we're going to see, I believe, a winner side final between James Davie and Daniel Sardencilio. Race to 9 ball. And I believe the 2 players that advance at the end of today left on the B side will be playing in the B side final just before the hot seat match. So tune in. I believe you can check out the bracket. Somebody has posted it in the chat up above somewhere. You can go ahead and check it out at challenge.com. We've got all the postings there. And yeah, we'll be getting started tomorrow, probably around 10, 11 o'clock. We'll let you know. Ooh, we got a friendly bump there. My goodness. I think he wanted to play underneath the 4, but he'll take it. Dan Louie working hard. Showing us what he's made of time and time again. I got the pleasure of practicing with Dan this week. It was pretty cool. You get to see inside the mind of a mastermind pool player. It's always a fun time. Got a little funny on this 4 ball. Maybe he plays to draw into the 9. He kind of pointed his cue stick over there like he can cut the 6 ball from that spot. So I think he's just going to stun over just above and to the left of the spot somewhere. I think he'll be okay. Yeah, nice shot there from Dan. Almost pinpoint perfect where he pointed his cue. I think he was just kind of pointing out like the far reach point of where he wanted to reach. But now I think he goes around this 9-8 2 rails. Just a high ball probably. Try to get to the center of the table. Maybe get straight in on the 7. Maybe a little angle towards the right side rail. 1, 2. Oh, it came up a little bit short. And you heard him give a little bit of a huff and puff. Yeah, right where he pointed his cue. That's where he wanted his cue ball to be, so he can kind of just stop shot. This table's been playing a little bit differently than what he's used to, I guess. Yeah, I think you might just have to play it across 2 cushions with some inside spin and hopefully land somewhere around the 3rd diamond on the right side rail. Pretty tough shot. He's looking up table too. Maybe he wants to play up table. Yeah. That's a good spot too. I like that. I think he likes it. I think we're gonna see him go with some outside spin, left spin. Spin the cue ball up to somewhere around the break spot for an 8-ball rack. For those of you civilized people who break from the center of the table, of course. None of this second ball break nonsense. Oh no, he's undercut it. He's hit it thick. Oh jeez. Oh man, Varun comes up right behind the 9. Wow. Not what he wanted. I'm pretty sure he was playing maybe to hit the 9. It would have been nice to bump that 9, get perfect in the 8. Let's see one of these vintage Varun kick shots. He goes for it and he sinks it. I'm telling you folks, this guy has vintage kick shots. My God. And especially against Dan Louie. For some reason, he's always shooting that type of kick shot. Gets down, rifles it, kicks it in. What a shot from Varun. I don't understand it. I feel like I've seen him do that kick shot, and he lands it more often than he doesn't. It's wild. Oh, no. He misses the cut. Or just keep balling up. I think he's going to sell it out. Yep. Varun come over here squinting. Yeah, that was a tough shot. Can't believe he hit that 8-ball in, though. Man, it looks like he concedes the rack. Dan Louie getting on the hill after a wild turn of events. And you had Dan getting a little better line on that 7. And he's kind of crossing the zone, I guess. Then he misses the shot. Varun sinks the hanger in the pocket, gets hooked on the 9, kicks in the 8-ball at Mach 10 speed, and then misses a 9-ball, rattles in the pocket. Holy smokes. Talk about action. Talk about action, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Dan Louie on the hill. Meanwhile, I believe we have our other table just starting. I believe Tom has won the lag. He's going to be breaking first. This is alternate break format. These folks are going to race to 7. They are on the B side of the tournament. And I kind of like alternate break format. It's actually working out pretty well. Means one opponent can't quite run away with the table, but not to say that it always happens. It is a fun way to play. Well, let's see Varun. He's going for this safety. 2 cushions. Get behind this 2. Get behind the 7. Something. I think he's going to like it. Yeah, nicely done. Hasn't really left it jumpable either, unless Dan does like a, third of a table jump shot. The 2's slightly hampering, but the 7's like full ball in the way. He's going to go maybe 2 rails. Oh, he's going to open this up with left spin, I think. Yeah, he's going to aim right underneath the 3. Hook it with left spin. Maybe even 2 rails at it. Oh, wow. That was close. Meanwhile, Varun coming to get some chocolate milk for energy over here. Yes, folks, we sell chocolate milk sometimes. Well, he's got a ball in hand, open table. He is in a must-win situation because Dan's on the hill, so he's got to make this clearance. Well, Varun's making quick work of this rack. I think he knows what's at stake, and he's playing his classic Varun speed. He came up a little bit, well, maybe not short. Some players, and especially 9-ball, always love to play to the center of the table. Oh, no. Wow. Varun leaves the hanger, but hooks Dan Louie behind the 9. It's right behind the 9. We got Toshi over here hanging out with us, asking silly questions like, where's the cue ball at? We all love Toshi. What a guy. Well, a little bit of suspense, but man, if Dan can sink this, get up on 9, he can sail to victory. He's looking at it. He doesn't like the line quite yet. Yeah. Looks like he's going to go off the short rail, up and down the table. This is a little bit more natural to get on the 9, I imagine, if he goes rail first especially. The cue ball will kind of naturally go 2 cushions to the right side of the table. Let's see if we can sink it, though. It's all about the speed. How do you hit it, folks? How do you hit it? Oh, man. He wanted to hit anywhere but in between. So he wanted to go rail first, and that would naturally have led his cue ball to get out of that corner pocket. Or he wanted to hit just the 7 first, but on the right side. Either would have been better than this, because holy smokes. He almost scratched even. He almost hit it perfectly dead on. Well, he's got a shot at least. He's got one chance to close out the match right here, folks. If you can sink this in the side pocket, I think you just got to go for it. Trust in yourself. You are the mastermind. You can do it. And he sinks it. What a shot, Dan. Nicely done. What a match there, folks. Jeez Louise. Dan Louie clearing the table with that 9-ball at the end. My goodness. Can we ask for more? Oh, my gosh. Hands down. Amazing action. Some of the best action we've seen at Ox here. Varun shakes the hand. He can't be upset. He played well. He always loves playing against Dan. Doing some good stuff. Hey, Triple G, what's up? Nah, we're actually... So, James Davie and Daniel Sardencilio, they're going to be playing tomorrow. We sent them home. Tell them to go get a good night's sleep. Come back fresh tomorrow. Tomorrow at noon, be ready to watch the final between James Davie and Daniel Sardencilio. It's going to be a blaster for sure. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to watch that. Race to 9 ball. Doesn't get any better than that. Should be a banger. All right, looks like we got Shu Chang here at the table. So I believe now we are in the final 2 matches of the night. So winners of these 2 matches are going to head to advance. Wow, what a bank shot. Holy smokes. Slams it in. No hesitation, no problem. Nicely done from Shu Chang. Holy smokes. This is a little bit tricky of a position, though. He's going to have to go around the 8 and maybe up and down around the world, or does he bump the 8? Yeah, he's taking his time. This is kind of a tough shot. Yeah, let's get some shout out for people in the chat. Greg, Triple G. Oh, Greg, what's up? Scott's playing against Dan Louie now. So it's going to be Scott and Danny in the last match of the night. And this match right here between Shu Chang and Tom. So two spicy matches for sure coming up. Or already started, I guess. Oh, man. Yeah, I think he was trying to play short side actually on the 7. Wow. I would not have expected that. I feel like he needed to just split the balls, bump the 8 or split the 7-8. Probably would have been a better result. It's kind of tough, though. He's in a little bit of a weird spot. But meanwhile, Tom showing us what he's made of. Oh, understrokes a little bit. These guys are feeling the pressure, I'm sure. Believe they're all in the money now, but they're playing for at least one of the top 4 spots into tomorrow. So loser of this ties for 5-6. And pretty shortly, the other 5-6 match will get started between Dan Louie and Scott Proud. What a matchup. Excited to see this matchup. I wanted to see it for a while, actually. Ever since Scott moved here, I've been like, how do you think Scott would match up against Danny? How do you think Scott would match up against James Davie? It's like you've always wanted to wonder these questions, but we get to see it here live now, which is awesome. I think James Davie and Scott Proud, they played earlier today on the A side. I think it was a 9-6 match. So pretty back and forth from what it looked like. I was playing right next to them. I was constantly distracted because I just keep seeing all these crazy shots from the 2 of them. It was kind of cool to watch. A little bit of a tricky shot here. It's going to thin off this 7. Oh, nicely done. How does he end up on this 8 ball? Oh, nice shot, Tom. So you had the cut all along. You were just messing with this, I see. Well, let's see it. Oh, man. Tom missed that 8-ball. He's going to want that back. Nice shot from Shu Chang there. Taking, I believe, a first or second rack. I'm not sure. But quite the match here. Shu Chang, kind of an up-and-coming player in the Pacific Northwest area. Plays in a lot of the leagues in the area. Tom, I've heard, is a awesome one-pocket player. Should challenge him to a money match if you like one-pocket. I'm sure he'd be down. And now our other last match of the day. Another barn buster. I guess basement buster in our case. But Dan Louie versus Scott Proud. Two high 600 Fargo rated players. Two of the better players in the Northwest right now. Showing us what they got. Oh, Scott, you got to hit it. Come on, man. You just, like, tapped the ball. I guess he's still adjusting to the speed, folks. That's all. You know, he's getting ready. Scott is in the blue, rocking the Team Europe jersey. Europe. You guys ready for the Moscone Cup coming up? It's going to be pretty fun. I can't wait. I also heard that Team USA finally has rankings, which is going to be pretty cool. We're going to just see possibly some new players that are, you know, at the top of their leaderboards through the 9-ball rankings. We've also got some other events coming up. I believe Northwest Cup, Team Washington versus Team Oregon. It's going to be happening later on this year. I think sometime in October, maybe. Mr. Mike Littman from Littman Lights hosting that down, I believe, at Legends. Should be an awesome match. We might even see some players playing on Team Washington in this group. From this group, I mean. Oh no, Dan Louis. He saw a lot of body movement there. Misses the 9-ball. Uncharacteristic. I guess he was on the cushion maybe. That's made it a little bit tougher. Scott Proud. First chance at the table though. Gets a bank shot. Wow, 2 missed 9 balls. 3 missed 9 balls technically with the bank. Tough outing here. Well, Scott Proud takes the first one. Dan concedes the rack. We've got a race, folks. Well, a little bit of a dicey start in this match. Dan Louie hanging a 9-ball. Scott Proud getting an awesome run out and also hanging a 9-ball. But it has been a long day for these guys. I think everybody got here around 9, 10 o'clock to start the tournament off. And they've been playing pretty much nonstop, especially on the B side. Nice shot from Dan there. He wants a little bit of angle. I think he's perfect. He can just follow this with some right spin, shoot the 6 on the side, or he can just slow roll this. He showed me this shot before. You just kind of drag shot and slow roll and hold this ball, kind of kill it on that rail, get straight on the 6 to the bottom corner. Yeah, that's what he chose to do. A little bit of angle's good. Nice. I'm expecting a lot of these guys. These are some of the top Fargo-rated players in Washington. I think Dan and Scott are both 670 and higher, I'm pretty sure. Nice shot there from Dan. I think he's going to stun across maybe if he has enough angle. Or follow one rail. Looks like he's following. Oh, did he let up on the stroke? Yeah. You saw a little bit of a kind of like a twitch or something in his backhand. He knew the moment he released the cue was just a little bit lacking in that sort of pop or that power that you expect to see with a lot of spin. I almost would have opted to stun it over if I had enough angle. Just lets you hit it at a little bit faster speed, less spin. But that's just my preference. Saw Dan nail one of these earlier to close out the match against Varun, and nails that one as well. Nicely done, Dan Louie. Getting another point. Race to 7. We've also got another match going on here. These are the last 2 matches of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Folks and gentlefolks. We've got 2 bangers. We've got Tom versus Shu Chang. Race to 7. They started a little bit earlier. I think they might be in their 3rd or 4th rack. I'm not sure. Maybe 2nd rack. Who knows? I know it. Shu Chang has at least 1 point in this game. And back to our main table. Dan Louie, Scott Proud. 2-1. Race to 7. Some hot stuff. Oh, Scott opting to kind of do a little bit of a draw break. Hit the perfect top part of the rack from the left perspective, I guess. So brought the cue ball straight up the table. And I think he's got a good look at this 2-ball. I think he might have maybe going for the cut in the side type of break. I don't know. He was telling me he, for some reason, was having trouble breaking the balls well with the magic rack, which I found strange. But we did get a new set of magic racks, so maybe that could be it. They're not broken in. Haha. Badunchi. I need some sound effects for some of these epic puns. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Scott playing at his usual pace, just ready, set, get down, 2-stroke, go. I like Scott's style a lot. Plays pretty quick, plays decisive. He's able to put a ton of action on the cue ball when he needs it. He's got a little bit of a snooker style stance. Hell of a one-pocket player. Should ask him about playing 8-ball. I think his favorite game to play is bar box 8-ball, from what I understand. I think he just loves playing team bar box 8-ball. Race to 10. You know, dealing with all those insane things that normal people don't like to deal with, like clusters and all this other stuff. Oh, he eats that stuff up. And, you know, I think he dabbles in a little bit of one pocket here and there. Meanwhile, his opponent, Dan, I think we heard he's recently just won a 3-cushion tournament, and he's playing another one. See, look at that. Look at that action. Nice shot there. I mean, I think Scott used to be a 715 Fargo, something around that range. But, yeah. Nice run out there from Scott Proud. It is alternate break, so I think it's Dan's break. I think he won the lag, so he's going to get all of the even breaks. Even meaning, some of the scores is even. So I think he's getting ready to rack up the balls. I think we've got a ball in hand situation here from Tom. He must have not made contact with the 3-ball, I guess, on the kick. I think these balls lay pretty well. The only funny shot is kind of the 3 to the 4. It's full table. Probably would aim to get kind of on the bottom cushion. It looks like he's playing right behind the 5, so in the middle of the table somewhere. This could work. Yeah, he has less distance to travel to hit this spot, so it's probably pretty good. Aims for a spot on the rail. Goes 1 rail at the 4 on the right line. That's kind of what he's looking at. Yeah, nice shot there. At least guarantee the nice thing about that shot is that he guarantees kind of his line at the 4 after hitting the right part of the cushion. So 1 rail around the 9, playing for the 5 on the side. It looks like came up a little bit short, but I think he's okay. He has a couple options here. He can spin around the rails. He can just follow this. Try to play a 6 on the side. That's what he's looking at right now. Does he like the angle there? Or he can play 1 cushion, shoot the 6 into the far right corner pocket, past the 8. A lot of things he could do here. It's kind of up to your preference. Yep, slow roll it. Play a 6 on the side. Should be pretty natural. Kind of overcut the 6. Go 1 rail at the... he might have 2. He might be actually too far. Don't know if he can get on this 8-ball easily. He might have to actually stun. He's looking at the line. Yeah, the 2 options are kind of to stun, stay in the left part of the 8, or to overcut the 6 into the left part of the pocket. Go 1 rail around to the 8. So doing the second one. Oh, he overcut it. Try to cheat too much. That's what happens. Cheating only gets you so far, apparently. Oh, let's go back and check in on this match. I believe Dan Louis broke off. I'm not sure what happened, but Scott's at the table and somehow on the 3-ball. He's looking to try to run out here and get a score and get the break back. This was Dan Louis' break, and if we're keeping on serve, that means Scott has a chance to break the serve here. Slow rolls this shot. Nice shot. Now I think you got to follow to the middle table somewhere. Nice. Comes across. Wants some angle. Almost wants the cue ball in almost the exact same spot, but center table anywhere should be good on the 7. You can just stop shot even, draw off of it, whatever. Ooh, he's playing it into the bottom corner. Okay, I like it. Means he can stun across. Meanwhile, I think Tom is now on this 9-ball. Looks like he did run this table down after the miss from Shu Chang. See if we can sink this 9. Nice shot there. Ooh, kind of rattled it on the way in, but nonetheless, ball's down. You got to be in a close one. Meanwhile, oh no, Scott actually missed. Oh no, I missed the miss. I think Dan's looking to cut this into the side. Go 2 cushions, 3 cushions around the 8. Let's see what he does. He could also try to bank it. Yep. Ooh, actually he went between the 8 and 9. Thought I was going to somehow go around, but nice shot from Dan there. Gets back in line. Now he probably just follows 1 rail up to the middle of the table. Not middle of the table, the right side of the table. Or he can shorten it if he wants. Looks like he's opting to put right spin. Sorry, left spin. Now he did miss this 9-ball earlier. Similar to this, it was kind of on the rail, but I think he's feeling good on this one. Oh no, he did the same thing again. Wow, same shot, same type of miss. Uncharacteristic from Dan Louie, ladies and gentlemen. Now I think Scott is going to have to learn from his previous bank when he was put back in the situation and realize he actually has to overbank this a bit to get it to the pocket. Last time I think he came up short a little bit. Almost had the double bank, honestly, but let's see. He's got to go for it. It's across. Ooh, actually went wide this time. Oh, come on, Scott. You got to split the difference next time. Come on. So if we go by the script here, folks, I think Dan is meant to miss this one if we're looking at the first rack from earlier, but somehow I like his chances on this one. I don't think he's going to quite let the same thing happen again, but we'll have to find out because this is not an easy 9-ball, that's for sure. Shoots it. Oh, it came a little bit thick on him. Good cue ball, though. Where does a 9 end up? Okay, it's a little bit of a thin cut. Yeah, Mr. Long in the chat shouldn't have missed that one. Yeah, that's a tough one, though. It's not the easiest of shots, that's for sure. A lot of pressure, too. These guys are playing for 5-6 spot, I believe. So loser of this is going to be tied for 5th. Winner, though, gets to come in to tomorrow and is guaranteed to be in the top 4. All players are in the money as of now. Scott overcut the 9-ball and rakes the balls. Gives up the rack. 3-2, Dan Louie. I believe it's Scott's break, so he gets a chance to make a comeback. Bring the score back up to even, but we'll have to find out. Tough miss there. Oh, our other B-side match. Last match of the night. Shu Chang on a little bit of a run. I believe Tom got the last rack. Made his clearance. Let's see what Shu Chang can do. The balls are sitting nice. He's got to get underneath this 6 or get a good enough angle to come around for the 7. Looks like he's playing underneath. Yeah, that's good speed. Nice. Stun draw shot. Then it's kind of a stop, stop, stop situation. You can smell the finish line. Ooh. Went a little far, but it's not bad. It's good. Actually, it's probably better that way he doesn't have to stretch as far. He is right-handed, though, so if he needed to stretch, he could. Yep, Lee in the chat, calling it out. Tough sweat indeed. These two matches are worthy of FNL. What do you think? Bringing some of these guys over to Bremerton's side and have them show off their fancy skills over on that 9-foot diamond you got, Lee? That'd be some good stuff. I think Shu Chang has a good tic-tac-toe pattern now. Stop shot, stop shot. He even did a slight draw. Wow. Nice shot there. I'm not sure if he's perfectly straight or just off perfectly straight. Either way, I would take this 9-ball all day. Nice out. Not sure the score there, but it's got to be at least 2-2, 3-3, something like that. Looks like it's been going back and forth. Meanwhile, Scott's break. I think he got a weird look at the 1. Trying to play the safe. Bumps the 6. I think he was trying to use the 6 or the 9. Kind of as blockers, but didn't quite cut the 1 quite right. If I could have one run out back, I would take my run out against Dan from earlier. We were both hill 2 matches before this. Would have been awesome to get the win, but Dan pulled it out. I had a chance, but couldn't capitalize. Ooh, nice shot there. Ooh, hit it with that. Ooh, he hit it with that low and kind of a little bit of inside spin. Wow. Talk about a shot, folks. That was awesome. Hey, Lee, thanks for the share. That's awesome. I think this match alone is worthy of some viewership. I'm pretty sure a lot of folks know Dan, and some other folks down from Houston area pretty sure remember Scott. So talk about a match. Meanwhile, Dan Louie's got his very unorthodox stroke style, but hey, Lee, thanks a lot. Yeah, getting on the hill was massive. Granted, Dan gave me a couple opportunities he probably shouldn't have given me, but, I'll take it. It is what it is. What happens, happens. And we learn every day. That's all we could do. Meanwhile, Dan getting a little bit of a clearance started. Almost got behind this 7, but I think he's perfect. I think he's almost got kind of a tic-tac-toe pattern. Just has to get an angle on this 8 ball to come up for the 9. Follows the 6 in. Probably follows the 7 slightly. I just don't like flirting with the 9 personally, so just need to make sure he gets some angle on this 8 ball to the 9. Yeah, a little stun run through, stun follow shot. Such a good weapon to have in your tool bag. And a lot less complicated than people make, most people think. At least when I learned it, I was kind of surprised as to how simple it is. Good speed there, showing us why he's the man. The best of the Northwest. Sinks that 9 ball. Goes up 4-2. And it's Dan Louie's break, I believe. And we'll go back over here and check on Tom and Shu Chang. Tom's looking like he's on a good run here. Nice little bump on that 4 ball. I'm liking this dual table action. This is some spicy stuff. We just got to get a scoreboard up on this match. That's all. That's next on the list. Tom taking his time. This 9 ball is kind of a big ball in the way, but I think he's going to try to go 2 rails across and draw. Just because he wants to avoid any and all hits on this 9. Yeah, looks like he's putting left spin. How'd he hit it? Ooh, friendly bump? Not so friendly bump. Oh, he's okay. Wow. A little bit riskier than it could have been. Yeah, Tom knows it. Let's see. Probably stun to middle table. You can even draw up to the middle table. The 6-7, if you get good on it, it's pretty easy. But if you get bad on it, it can be one of the toughest shots. Yeah, perfect draw. Yeah, that's the shot. And even like overdrawing, kind of almost like he did, is way better than coming up short. Because holy smokes, a different type of shot you take here versus there. My goodness, millimeters can make a difference. Little kill shot. Wants to have some angle. I'd say that's pretty damn good to me. Darn good. I mean, looks pretty darn good. Nice speed. Nice shot. Tom showing us what he's made of. These players have been playing all day. It's been almost 8 to 10 hours, something like that. We started at 9 a.m. this morning. It's 9 a.m. now. Oh, no. Now I think that's just fatigue settling in because that was a gimme shot. Never expect Tom to miss that shot. Wow. Oh, can Shu Chang take advantage? That is the question. Nice shot there. Shu Chang taking full advantage of that. Let's go back to our main table. I think Dan is on this run from the break, so this could be a possible break and run. And the way the balls look right now, I think he's done all the hard work already. Doesn't want to be too close to this rail. Now it's all about getting any angle on the 8-ball. You can get back up for the 9 pretty easily. How's the speed? It's come up a little bit far, but actually this is perfect. Now he can go third diamond on the left, third diamond on the bottom right. Go straight at this 9, 2 rails. He could even go 1 rail maybe if he has enough spin in the queue. 1, third diamond, 2, straightish on the 9. Looks good. You expect Dan to make this 10 out of 10. Nice shot there. Classic 2-railer for the break and run by Dan Louie. Goes up 5-2 in a race to 7. Looks like it's Scott's break. Winner advances to tomorrow. Gets into the top 4, and boy, oh boy, do we have a banger of matches tomorrow. We got Daniel Sargencilio, James Davie playing on the winner's side still. They're going to be fresh, ready to go around noon. We've got winner of this match playing against the winner of this match over here. We're in for a treat. I can't wait. Well, let's check out Scott's break here. Ooh, he actually came across the rack. Oh, no. Scratches in the side pocket. That's not what he wanted. Oh, boy. He's going to be kicking himself a little bit. Dan Louie has a chance here to make it 6-2 and go to the hill. Let's see what he's got. Oh, I'm liking his odds here. Dan Louie with ball in hand on a day like today. Boy, oh boy, is it hot today. I think it's officially summer. We've got our first warm day today. I finally walked outside and was like, my goodness, I should have been wearing shorts today. I think it's time to bust out the thighs, huh? Dan Louie's on the 7-8-9. I'm liking his chances. This started from a Scott Proud scratch on the break. How did he get on this 8 is the real question. He's almost 2 straight, I feel like. I think he has a slight angle to kind of draw towards the right part of the table. Let's see. Yeah, he could force it just a little bit. Yep. Mr. Junior Sargencilio in the chat. This is Daniel's dad, and tomorrow is going to be near, he said 200 degrees? My goodness. In here for sure. I mean, we got Daniel versus James Davie. It's going to be near 500 degrees in here. What do you mean? It's going to be a spicy match. Like hot spicy. Meanwhile, Dan Louis taking his time. I believe he's feeling those missed 9-balls from earlier. He knows he needs them back. Nice out there from Dan Louis. That's what happens when you give a ball in hand after the break, I guess. Wowza. Yeah, I got you, Junior. That's what I'm talking about, too. Daniel versus James Davie. What a match for tomorrow. Race to 9-ball. Can you get any better than that in the Northwest? I don't know, folks. Daniel's one of our sponsored players here at Ox, representing Seattle strong everywhere. Goes to a lot of the pro tournaments and stuff. Showing his stuff. I think he just turned 21. Up and coming in the pool scene. Trying to get in that pro level. Showing us what he's got. Meanwhile, Dan's got the break on the hill. This could be over, folks, if he clears these balls. We'll see. I think Dan's starting to feel it now. He's not trying to miss no more 9-balls, so let's see. Can he get to tomorrow's match is the question. Yeah, Dan's got a good break here. He's got a good look at the 1. The 2's a sitter. There's no real problem, so he might be out. You got a little funny on this 2-ball, though. He's taking a look at it. This is for the match. If he can get right there on the 3, he's probably out, but it's a little bit funky on this, too. It's a little bit thinner than it looks. Rightfully taking his time, though. Ooh, is he coming around the 3? He's got it played up in the corner now. It's actually not bad. From looking at where he was before, I think I'd take this shot. It's not bad. This 4-ball kind of goes from anywhere in the middle of the table. It's got massive space to play into, so just focus on potting this 3-ball. Get your out. Go home, get some rest, come back tomorrow, and get into the finals maybe. We'll see. Meanwhile, Scott's trying to put a damper on the situation, and he wants to get to tomorrow. Let's see if he's going to get a chance. Can he get on it? Oh, nice shot from Dan there. It's not looking too good. If you're a Prouty fan, could almost be time, but you never know. Dan did miss a couple 9-balls earlier. Don't doubt that if Scott gets back to the table, he's going to be ready to clear out. Question is, will he get that chance? Ooh, he could actually stun towards the 7. I think he drew a little too far. No, he's looking at it. Actually, I guess he wants a lot of angle, honestly, to get down to the 8. Yeah, he's pointing right there on the second diamond. I like watching Dan. He kind of telegraphs and tells you what he's going to do before he does it. And then you see him shoot, and you're like, whoa, that makes sense. Meanwhile, when you look at Scott, you're just like, wow, the whole time because he's potting balls around the table. Almost perfect. Nicely done. Follows up one rail. Looking pretty strong. This is on the hill for the match, ladies and gentlemen. This puts Dan Louie in for tomorrow. Into the top 4. Nicely done there from Dan. Dan Louie, ladies and gentlemen, advances to tomorrow. He's in the top 4. We've got the last match of the night going on over here between, looks like, Tom at the table against Shu Chang. I'm not quite sure what their score is. We'll have to go over and get an update real quick, but they must be close too. We could be almost done for the night. Nicely done from Danny. All right, looks like we got a scoreboard up here now. So Shu Chang is up 4-3. Little score update. This is the last match of the night. This is a B-side match, and tomorrow at noon we're going to have a big matches coming up. We're going to have the winner of this against Dan Louis, and at the same time we're going to have Daniel Sargencilio playing against James Davie. Make sure to come in and tune in at noon tomorrow. You know, after you go to church or do whatever you do it is on Sunday morning. Tune into some pool here at Ox Billiards. It's going to be a hell of a time. But we still got a match here because these two players have been playing some tough games today, and I've seen them come back from some big matches. Tom practically went through half of the field to get to this point. I think Shu Chang has gone basically through the whole winner's side up until last round. These two players have been hitting them balls good. Now, getting on this 5 ball, the purple 5 is going to be hard after this 4. I don't know what he's planning here. Is he going to draw around it maybe? Oh, no. He went straight into the side pocket. Oh, that's not good. All right, Shu Chang ball in hand. Can he get the out? I think he's a little bit short, actually. It's going to have to force him to go 2 rails at this 7 ball. Yeah, it looks like he followed around. Doesn't want to get on this rail, though. I think he's okay. I think he can just stun across. Might even hit this far right rail, but you should have a look at this 9. It's kind of a blind pocket. That's the only thing on this 7. Sinks it beautifully into the corner, but kind of let up on the stroke, and he's going to be short here. Not what he wanted. I think he just let up a little bit on the low spin. He hit the line perfect. He just needed to kind of pop it a little bit more. Almost like a little bit of a deceleration on the stroke, but he's technically got a bank shot, so I give him 50-50 on this one. So a little bit short, but how's the double bank? I guess a treble for those snooker fans out there. Tough miss there. I think he's left not a hanger of a 9 ball, but a 9 ball that Tom should make. I think he's taking a quick bathroom break. Got a little bit of a heater. If Tom can square this up, it only is a race to 3 at this point. Both these players trying to get to tomorrow. Winner gets to play against Dan Louis. Meanwhile, you got Toshi over here pretending like he's a pool player all of a sudden, trying to roll the balls together. Shows how it's done, Toshi. Just seeing how the balls roll. A little bit of speed on these Rasson tables we have here. Takes a little bit of adjustment to get used to them, but they definitely can play quick. Looks like Tom's back. This little break. He's got a tough 9, but a 9 ball nonetheless can close out this rack and square things up. Got a pretty tight match here. Nicely done from Tom. Pure potting at its finest. He ties it up 4-4. This is our last match of the tournament for today. Tomorrow we've got some spicy matches. Both these players are already in the money. Whoever loses gets tied for 5th. Winner gets to play tomorrow in the top 4 against Mr. Dan Louie. Speaking of the devil himself, he's coming over here inspecting the rack, checking things out, seeing how the balls roll. Mind games with his future opponent. Who knows? You never know. When you're at that level of pool, you operate in a different way. But we still got a pretty spicy one here. Shout out to these players too. They've been playing a lot of pool today. I think we had doors open today at 9 a.m. Started the tournament at 10. A lot of these players have been here playing for at least 8 to 10 hours, I'd say, because if you got on the B side early and you're like Tom, where you've been crawling the whole way, then yeah, it's been a long day. Looks like Tom's got a little bit of a break going here. He got a little tip from Danny earlier and got the magic rack. Magic rack courtesy of Dan Louie. We're in the last match of the night. Tom's trying to bring the heat. Can he get on a break and run here? Oh, I think he wanted to maybe run into that. No, I think it's good. Probably would not have gotten on the 2. The question is, does this 3-ball pass the 9? I don't think it does. He's looking at it. Doesn't appear to. He might have to draw this down. He's going to be drawing. It feels like maybe he's playing for the bank. It looks like he's got it. I don't know. This body language is telling me he's going to go for the cut, but I'm not sure. Oh, he's trying to pull the rack. Uh-oh, this is going to be a little dicey. Yeah, I think that's the right shot. Just pull the rack out of the way enough to not bother the shot. Because you don't want it sliding the moment it hits the three. Weird things could possibly happen, but you also don't want to move the rack right now because you could possibly move the 9 and expose the 3 more. I think he's doing the prudent thing. It looks like it goes. He might just have like half a pocket or something. I'm not sure, but pretty sure he's going for it. Yep, hit it into that part of the pocket, avoids the scratch. Beautifully done. Nice shot from Tom right there. All right, Tom's making good work of this rack. How's the speed? How did he hit it? Wow, nice shot there from Tom. Putting in the good work. This will be a break and run for him if he can make this 9 ball. He did miss a 9 just like this earlier, though. And he sinks it. Not this time, he says. He took a little break, and he's back with a vengeance. Break and run from Tom. Ladies and gentlemen, nicely done. Now can Shu Chang respond? Well, Shu Chang, a little bit of a tough layout here. Doesn't quite have a good look at this 1 ball after the break. Might just have to play safe. Maybe you can play the cross corner bank. I think he's playing the safe, yeah. He hit it at that speed where he wasn't really trying to make the ball, just more focusing on the cue ball and the object ball separating. Nice shot, though. I think he's most likely he's fully snookered Tom. I don't think you can see. Maybe you can see the right edge of this one. If you can, I think that's the shot. Thin off the right part of the one, come up and down the table. He's shooting it like it goes. Or not like it goes, but like he can hit the right side, so. Good strike, good strike, good strike. That was his speed. Tough part about that shot is that he really only had the 2 ball as a blocker there. If he would have hit it thicker and brought the one to the left side rail, might not have had such a good cue ball, but he would have had at least like the 5 and the 9 more in the way, so it could have been a little bit more coverage. But all in all, a good safety from Shu Chang and a tough safety for Tom to execute, but can't fault him there. Oh, looks like he's going for the bank 2-way shot. Oh, he sinks the bank shot. Nicely done. I think he was going for the 2-way there because based on where his cue ball ended up, he was probably hoping to maybe glance off the 3 or stay within that area, use the 6 and 2 as blockers on the 1 if he overbanks it or something. But I'm pretty sure he was playing him both ways. Problem is now he's kind of tabletopped a little bit. He has to elevate over this 3. That makes the world of difference for cueing this 2 ball. I think he's shooting it into the close corner pocket. Oh, a little bit thick. Well, Tom's got a kind of the first real crack at this rack. Oh, overcut that 2 ball. Yep, I think he wants that shot back. We might be seeing some fatigue settle in on both these players. Has been a long day. This is the last match of the night. Make sure you tune in tomorrow because we got some banger matches coming up tomorrow. Shu Chang trying to bank. It's a good pot, but his cue ball is not an ideal spot for this 3. So, not sure what his plan is now. Does he whip out another full table bank shot like on the 1 ball? Does he have it in him? I think it's going to depend on how much separation there is from this 3 and the rail. Let's see. No, he's playing safe. This is the other safe that I was wondering if Tom was able to do. Kind of use the 9-5 as blockers, but Shu Chang executed it pretty well right there. 3 would have gotten any closer to the side pocket. I think he would have not liked the safety as much because would have left a decent chance at the kick. But Tom's lining up to go around the 5, so I think he's going to just try to thin off the 3. Maybe play a containing safety. Maybe play it at Slav speed. Oh, missed the 3 ball. Yeah, I think he needed to glance it. Just glance it, have the 3 tap the rail. Then instead hit it just a bit too thin. Ended up not getting any contact and gives up ball in hand. So let's see Shu Chang. So a break and run from Tom. Can you capitalize on this ball in hand? Alright, missed shot from Shu Chang, but didn't leave an easy shot for Tom. This is bankable though, and he can get on the 5 pretty easily. Yeah, he doesn't really like it. He's kind of shying away from the bank. That's one thing about Tom I noticed is he really focuses on taking the shot that he really wants to take. It's very deliberate. I think that's probably what makes him such a good one-pocket player, such a good pool player in general. You can kind of always trust him to take the shot that he really wants. Looks like he's playing safe, trying to get behind the 6. Yeah, he's come up a little bit off on the line. A little bit short too. You need to hit that thicker, but the problem with hitting it thicker is you expose the 4 to the center of the table more, so he's trying to kind of get best of both worlds. Get the 4 on the side rail, get the 1 behind the 6. Would have needed a lot more side spin probably. Shu Chang can actually carry him this 5 ball in. Or like he's just playing the same safety from earlier. Oh, how's the speed? He's overhit this. Uh-oh. Don't know if he's going to like his chances here, because if Tom can get on this 5 ball, I think he's going to have a good chance to get out. This is kind of one of the key shots in the rack. Nice stroke there. How is he looking? Yep, I think he's on the good side of the 5. Now he just wants to do a soft draw shot. Just float to the right of the 9, float past the 9 to the middle of the table. And a stop shot on the 6 will give him an easy out. Oh, he's a little bit short. He might be elevated on this shot, which definitely makes a world of difference. I think I just shoot this with confidence at speed. Go across the table. 2 cushions, 3 cushions even, who cares? You're going to have a shot on the 9 as long as you end up on this half of the table. Nice shot there. Speed is good at that point, anywhere onward. And we might be looking at Tom on the hill, folks. Sinks that 9. Goes up 6-4 against Shu Chang, and I believe it is Tom's break. So I think if he can replicate from earlier, he could finish up this match. On the hill and breaking. But as pool usually goes, I feel like we don't often see a break and run on the hill, I feel like. So let's see what he's got. All right. Didn't sink a ball in break, looks like. Shu Chang had the first stab at the one ball. Misses the one down the rail, but leaves Tom hooked. Still anyone's game. Shu Chang's only 3 away. You know he can put in a break and run on his next break if he needs to get it to the hill. So you got to feel that there's pressure out there for both these players. Winner does get to play against Dan Louie tomorrow on the loser side final before the hot seat match. Or I guess during the hot seat match. Ooh, his combination looks like it might go. It's close though. He might have to throw, kind of push the 30 ball offline to push it to the right to get it to go in the pocket. It's kind of a strange thing, but when it's that close, he hit it perfect. He actually cut the 1 on the left side, cutting it to the right. But what that did is it pushed the 3 to the right, just slightly offline as well. And Shu Chang might actually go for this 1-9 combination. He's kind of looking at it. Ooh, tough miss on that one, but he hit it in the right, kind of the right orientation to leave at least distance on this one ball. So all right, so Tom's got a tough 2-ball kick. He hit a wild shot earlier. He hit the 3 down the rail and banked the 1 bottom left corner. Looks like he's got his jump cue. Yeah, he's jumping this ball. He might be trying to jump at the 9. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think jump kick at the 9. Yeah. It was a shot, but when it ended up happening, this cue ball was airborne when it contacted the 2, and the 2 ball also ended up jumping and it went offline. So, tough shot there, but hey, if there's a chance to go for that 9 ball, these players are going to take it. That could end the Tom right there, end the match there for Tom, so I think he's going to take that all day. Meanwhile, Shu Chang in a little bit of a tough spot here because he's got to hit a good safe, but he's looks like he's rearing up to go for it, so maybe he feels like if he gives Tom another chance, Tom's going to wipe up, so I don't know. He's got to hit this good. Don't double kiss. Oh, the speed though, this cue ball's going fast. I think he's going to leave a shot. Well, not the easiest shot. He might just not like his next shot at the table. This 2 technically is cuttable, but not quite sure where his cue ball is going to end up as a result. He's trying to lay up for the purple 4 in the bottom left corner. I think if he can get on that and somewhere in the middle of the table, he'd like his chances because he's been hitting them pretty good today. Yeah, he's looking to hit it super thin, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he's going to try to cut it or just play safe. Looks like right spins. Maybe he's going thin, right spin. Oh, he went for the shot. Just playing for center table. Where's this cue ball going to end up? Oh, is he going to hook him with the 8-ball? Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. That's 9-ball for you right there. Holy smokes. Now Shu Chang is quite the spot. And part of the bad thing with this too is that it's over the pocket, but it's covering the right half of the pocket and not the left half. So he really has to be accurate with his kick shot if he goes to the left rail. Yeah, this direction. If he goes to the other direction on the long rail, the 9-ball's kind of in the way, but he has a higher percentage of like making the two. Hits it. Oh, he hit it twice. Oh, see, exactly. He hit that pocket right there where he hit that part of the 2 where it wasn't going to go. If the 2 was anywhere closer to the center of the pocket, any contact on it practically would have made it, but it was just sitting in such a way that he had to cut it perfectly to make it, and didn't quite achieve it. Tom playing a little nifty shot there. I think he's got the snooker with the 8-ball. Kind of like a little stop, slight draw, separate the balls. Don't know if Shu Chang has an edge of this. I think he has to take the jump shot. The problem is that it's a long distance jump shot, so. All right. Kicked at the 2, and I think tied up this 5-6, so it's going to make this a little bit of a headache. Tom is confirming that it was good contact. Oh, pretty good hit there. Doesn't really want to make this 2 balls, I think, because these balls on the bottom are tied up. I think Shu Chang was actually trying to break them up and play safe behind the 6 at the same time. That would have been a pretty smart shot, because if you can thin off the 2, go 2 cushions at that cluster, and break it up while still staying behind it, you solve the problem on the table, and you hook your opponent, hopefully getting ball in hand to clear up. I mean, that's as good as you can ask for. So Tom might be thinking the same thing. Maybe cross bank this 2 ball, play the cue ball up and down, and try to get behind the 6-5. Not sure. Let's see. Oh, he went for the shot. Oh, he's trying to break it up. He's gonna get lucky. Oh, almost. Yeah, I think any hit on it would have been dope, but not quite. Now I think he's gonna need to. I think he's gonna have to thin off the left part of this 5. Hopefully, just kind of do it. Hope for a containing safety. Because I think if he tries to glance off to get it behind the 9, I think he's gonna leave the 5 in a bad spot. Ooh, went for speed. Oh, I think he was actually playing the glance off the ball. Maybe that was just kind of a hit and hope. Hit and pray, see what happens. Well, really tricky spot for Shu Chang. He can come underneath the cluster and hit the 5 from underneath. There is a slight, minimal risk of scratching in the pocket, but he could also end up hitting the 7 first or not hitting a rail. The problem is he doesn't want to disturb it too much if he can help it, but just by having to kick at it away from the rail just forces you to hit and break it up. Yeah, agree, Rebecca. Tough spot indeed. Rebecca in the chat. Oh, yeah, hit the 7 first. It was always a risk of going that way, so it was almost like he needed more spin. But then the scratch comes into play. It is just a really tough spot. Well, now it looks like we're going to be maybe some low outside spin. Come up. If he can come up to the left of this side pocket, that'll be good. But he might have to come rail around. I'm not sure. It's kind of adjusting to try to see. Kind of like the line that his cue is on. Just missing the side pocket is what he needs to do. So we get the cue ball to kind of come straight back at him. 1 rail, 2nd rail. Go at the 6. Yeah, that's a pretty good shot. I think he has a little bit of angle too. Yeah, if he has angle going to this top short rail, I think I like his chances. So he goes up 1 rail. It's looking like a good shot. He is on this long rail, which can maybe make things a little uncomfortable for the cueing, but I think he's got to do a straight up drawback shot. Let's get somewhere in the middle of the table. Any angle on the 8 is fine. Nice shot there. Oh, perfect speed. How'd he hit it? Ladies and gentlemen, nice shot. Might be the shot of the match for the speed category. Holy smokes. Now, another draw shot. I don't think you want to mess with the side rails or any sort of rails. I think you just want to draw this straight back if you can. Get any look at this 9-ball. Yeah, you can hit this rail, I guess. You just didn't want to hit the right long rails. And concedes the match. Nicely done. Tom advances to tomorrow. And we are done for today. We've got the top 4 players playing tomorrow. Going to be a little bit of a spicy match because we've got, I think, noon tomorrow. We're going to be launching or sending out. We're going to be sending out Daniel versus James Davie match. Rebecca in the chat yelling out, "Nice job, Tom." Donald in the chat, "Great shooting all day today. Can't wait till tomorrow. Good luck to all of you." Yep. We've got a buster of a match tomorrow. We got Dan Louie versus Tom. Race to 7 tomorrow on the B side. And we've got the hot seat match. Daniel Sardencilio versus James Davie. Race to 9. 9-ball. Doesn't get any better than that. What a match it will be. Come check us out tomorrow at noon. We're going to be live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We've got a lot of stuff coming. We're going to have some more tournaments coming up as well. So if you did enjoy this one, even you might have a chance to come play here at Ox. We got pretty sweet setup. We've got 8 9-foot Rasson tables, we get to run this awesome tournament on. And hopefully we get to see many, many more. But yeah, come check us out tomorrow. Noon, we're going to be playing big match between James Davie and Daniel Sardencilio in the hot seat. Top 4 players advancing to tomorrow. We will see you all later, folks. Ciao.